We often hear and use phrases like, get your priorities in order, or what's more important to you. We use these often when helping our sons and students try to evaluate their own priorities and what's most important to them. Advice about prioritization can't achieve its full impact because oftentimes a boy hasn't developed the skills of prioritization. And as a result, he lives his life in a disordered way where he spends more time focusing on the things that are less important and less time focusing on the things that he truly values. My name is Kyle Blackmer, a 7th grade teacher and mentor at the Heights School, and today we're going to talk about how to help your son or mentee identify and live out his priorities. To prioritize an activity is to determine how much we care about it, how important it is to you. So the act of ranking our priorities is an act that can help a boy to determine what he cares most about, and then how much time he should spend on each of these activities. In meetings with my mentees, I like to ask them to rank the top 4 most important things in their lives. To guide them in this process, I might ask them to consider their daily life. What are the things that they do, the activities they take part in? Or perhaps to think about their relationships. Their relationship as son of God, friend, student, athlete. And then to rank what are the 4 most important things in their life. Usually a boy will come up with a list where he ranks God first, family second, then school or studies, and 4th, sports and friends. Generally speaking, these priorities are in order. The moment of self-analysis, or perhaps the moment of truth, comes when I ask my mentee to then rank his priorities based on how much time he's actually spending on each. Now, usually under this metric, the list flips. This self-analysis provides an opportunity to talk with a boy about his devotion. How his devotion can be measured in terms of the time that he spends on a particular activity helps him to realize how dedicated he actually is to his priorities and the things that he says that he values. At the Heights, it's often said that the measure of a man is his devotion. A boy, therefore, can be formed more and more into a man through the time, energy, and effort that he devotes to his priorities. The goal of prioritization is not to become a hermit, or to spend 4 or 5 hours in the chapel, or to neglect our studies or our friends because we're devoting all of our time to our family. Rather, the goal is to give the attention deserved to the things that we say are our priorities. The measure of our time spent doesn't necessarily have to be in number of hours, but rather, perhaps, in the number of times that we're returning to the thing we are devoted to. In the middle of a busy day and a full schedule, a boy can return time and again to his relationship as son, both to his parents and to God. The best practical advice for a boy trying to keep his priorities in order is to make a schedule or a plan of life that includes the things he's devoted to. Be sure to include time for prayer, family quality time and chores, studies, sports, friends, and leisure. In doing this, a boy can successfully order his life and can grow in the 4 areas of mentoring: spiritual, moral, intellectual, and physical.